homeland of the Sikh people and faith lies within the fertile river valleys of the Punjab region of northern India and Pakistan. For thousands of years, the Punjab has been the battleground of kingdoms and empires. The Sikh faith was established in the later 15th century by Guru Nanak. He was the first of 10 Sikh gurus who were spiritual leaders during the religion's formation and rapid growth. Beginning in the early 16th century, the Punjab, as well as most of the Indian subcontinent, was conquered by the Mughal Empire. Mughal emperors claimed descent from Tamerlane, as well as Genghis Khan, and inherited their ability for conquest on a massive scale. For many years, the Muslim Mughals were largely tolerant of India's numerous religions. In 1567, the Emperor Akbar joined the Sikhs for a meal at a community kitchen called a langar, where a free meal is served to all visitors, regardless of religion, caste, gender, or ethnicity. Afterwards, Akbar met with the third Sikh guru, who he had a very favorable impression of. As the Sikh faith continued to grow, later Mughal emperors viewed the gurus as a potential political threat. After the fifth guru was executed for not following the emperor's orders, the Sikhs began to arm themselves. Numerous battles were fought between the Sikhs and local Mughal governors in the Punjab, who sought to disarm them. Tensions subsided as the Mughals became embroiled in internal dynastic conflict. Until again, in 1675, the ninth guru was executed for not following the orders of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. The slain guru's son succeeded him. Gobind Singh, the 10th Sikh guru, further militarized his followers, forming the Khalsa warrior community. Upon being initiated into the Khalsa, the name Singh, meaning lion, was adopted as a family name by all male warriors. Gobind Singh continued the struggle against the Mughals and at times took refuge in the forests and mountains northeast of the Punjab. Aurangzeb brought the Mughal Empire to its maximum territorial extent, but its vast armies were diminished, and its treasury depleted by the time of his death in 1707. As Gobind Singh traveled to make peace with Aurangzeb's successor, he was assassinated. Before passing away, he ordered that the Sikh holy scriptures, the Guru Granth Sahib, would succeed him as the final eternal living guru. During the following years, the Sikh Khalsa armies, under the leadership of General Banda Singh Bahadur, carved out a short-lived state in the Punjab. The hereditary aristocracy of the Punjab was abolished, and property ownership was granted to anyone who tilled the soil. After a siege, Banda Singh Bahadur was captured, tortured, and executed by the Mughals. The Punjab was reconquered, and many Sikh soldiers and civilians were massacred. Surviving Sikhs again fled to the forests and the mountains, and waged a guerrilla war against the Mughals. By the early 1730s, the exhausted Mughals made peace with the Sikhs, and allowed them to return to settle their land and a degree of self-rule.